Hi guys, this is Per. I wanted to show you a game called Journey Online. I'm going to do a short video series showing the different features and all the fun bits with the game and all the reasons why I really have come to like it. I've been following the game for about 6 months now. It attracted my attention because some of the developers had put out that they gained uh, a lot of their inspiration and ideas from a really fun game I played back in 2010, 2011 called Atlantica Online, which was a cooperative 9 formation turn-based strategy game with some gacha elements to it. And this game has really taken some of those mechanics and a lot of new mechanics and a lot of mechanics that have been popular in gacha games and combined them into a really fun experience. It is still in beta, so I want to be forward with that. There are some bugs around once in a while. Um, let's see here. YouTube, if I can spell. All right, so we're going to be entering the game here and doing some hero draws and kind of explaining what goes along with that. So when you first come in, there's this little blurb about welcome, etc. And then in the top right, you'll see that there's some generous things you start with. There's 100 premium currency, which is pretty close to getting you a pack of new heroes. There's 50,000 gold, which can get you quite a few parts of gear or help you with upgrading, which is what I'll probably be using it for. And 120 over 100 stamina. This game is super generous with stamina. You can play for hours and hours and hours without having to worry about anything. It's just really neat. They want you to play it and they reward you over and over again. The premium currency, you get about 1 per battle on average. And when you're going through opening chests or if you're walking around kind of doing the GPS section of the game, you get premium currency like crazy. It comes in really quickly. It's a lot of fun. It's really easy to be a free-to-play player on this, and it's very friendly towards that. There are some in-game purchases, some in-app purchases, but even the more expensive ones only put you forward maybe a day or two as far as what you could grind out. So it's really neat and just makes it fun to play the game and makes it feel fair as well. There's a shop here I'll go into later. So over here you see my character on the left under the YouTube. So we start off with a swordsman, a sword lady, and an archer, both red. We're going to go ahead and get into the hero draw for this video. So I'm going to show you the recruiting tab here. We start with 3 common tickets and 1 uncommon ticket. So you'll see that both of these, and in fact going forward quite a bit, the rates for A grade and S grade are the same. These tickets drop very frequently as you're playing. So you'll get a lot of chances to get new heroes and to rank up and all that fun stuff. So with our 3 common tickets, we've got a good shot at some D grade heroes, and then with our uncommon ticket, almost a guarantee for a C grade or higher. So we'll get into this. You can also purchase a... Sorry about that. Of course, there's a phone call as I'm going through here. You can also purchase a D hero once a day with gold for a relatively low price. Gold comes in pretty quickly as you're going through. We're going to go ahead and hold off for that for now and get started with our pulls. So this is a C grade, which is relatively rare for this. And we've got another tank, this one of the air element. We have a D grade, you can kind of tell by the animation after playing for a little bit, of Bacht, which is a little spearman guy here who has a 2-zone attack, vertical, that has a chance to break enemy defense, so that's pretty cool. We have another D rank, another Bacht. So those are good for kind of mid-line, front-line characters, and a C grade for our common ticket, Pliord, the Goblin Gunner. So these guys have some really good AoE, a self buff, and some even stronger AoE, all scaling with attack. So we're going to get right into the formation now. This game has a lot of the MMO tropes as far as you want your tank characters in front there. Just zip through the text. And then we're going to go ahead and put our spearmen in the middle line. The top of the screen denotes the front of the formation. And we'll put our gunner and our archer at the back of the screen. Now you'll notice we have 2 red heroes, 2 blue, a green, and a yellow. This is the element function that is very similar to what's in a lot of gacha games. And if you go back even further in Pokemon, things like that. Whoops. And we're going to go ahead and hit the elements here. So you'll get an idea. Fire, strong against air, weak against earth, etc. And each is a 20% damage and 20% damage decrease kind of advantage or disadvantage against the other colors. We also start here with 2 wooden chests. We'll get into that next episode. Let's go ahead and go right into the adventure mode. So this is kind of the GPS function. These are where you get to fight other players, the shadows of them, for some really huge stamina buffs. Or if we wait around just a second, we'll get to see some stronger enemies that start appearing that will absolutely crush us if we try to fight them by ourselves. So that brings in the cool co-op element of it. What we're going to start with is these maps are more for equipment farming than the large EXP bonuses that you get from playing co-op with other players. So you'll see down here we're on difficulty tier 1. These are going to be level 1 enemies. And the first zone is just going to be a single goblin spearman. So this is the yellow version of the blue guys that I have here. You'll see they do minimal damage at the moment. You get to attack with 3 players per turn, so as you get 9, it becomes more strategic. You got to kind of work with your energy, which is the yellow bar, to make sure you're being efficient with your moves and well-rounded. So we're starting to attack on some more damage here. You'll see that he has 1 turn remaining on an attack debuff, making his attacks do a little bit less damage. We're just going to go ahead and plow some damage onto him. There is also an auto function. You see the play button in the top left. I'm going to go ahead and tab that on. And when in this mode, our characters only attack with the very first ability. So it is pretty limiting, but it does allow for some semi-AFK farming if you're far enough ahead of your enemy. So your rewards are going to be a little bit lower to counteract the less interactive version of the game. And here's our loot screen. So we got a little bit of EXP that is divided amongst the 6 of our heroes. We've got a little bit of gold. As I was talking about, we get 1 premium currency for winning the battle, and we actually get a little bit of stamina back for each battle. That helps to make our stamina go down even slower. So once we get below 100 stamina up there in the top right, we will go ahead and start regaining it at 1 stamina per 5 minutes. I have another account that I play pretty frequently that even there I hardly ever run out of stamina when playing by myself or in cooperative mode. So this is going to wrap up the summary of the first video, which is more about the hero draw aspect. I'm going to do another video in a little bit talking more about equipment and stats. I hope this gives you a little bit of insight into Journey Online, and I hope you join us. Thanks.